Wow, it's doing it today. Is it giving me sound? Can I go up and down? Wow. Is it recording sound? It's hard to see those guys over there. Oh, this will be much better. There's number 9. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this big falcon bird thing is 9. So I'm on a cord here, so I can't really go anywhere. But these are the new ones to cut. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That'll be 14. So what are they calling him? What's his name? The Buster Eagle. Can't remember their names. He does stand up. I just put him down. This guy was so hard to get, and I was so mad when I got him. Oh, it's still recording. And my tapes are all blurry, but if I hook it to the computer, okay, these guys I'm just hooking together, so that'll be this guy, that's all these parts there. And this guy I had hooked to my zoidlinger in the other room over there. Oh yes, he has guns, but they're on him. So they do come off, and there's those 2 plates there that go on them. Huh. So I have to move my computer here. So I'm on a leash. And that'll give me a bit more. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, that's way better. This is way better than my phone. You can see what the hell's going on a bit more. Yeah, you can see those plates there without even me moving. See those 2 plates there that I'm just not sure, because there's 2 of these things. If that one is the one that came with him or the one that's on him and one came with him, I'm gonna go through that. This guy's just so wicked looking, isn't he? Hard to see him there. There's a button somewhere for him. Oh, there it is. Batteries still work. But look at that. The photo they took. That photo just does not do any justice for this thing, for how wicked it looks. And I think I added a block. I know all these knobs weren't supposed to come on. Well, anyways, I'm getting out of hand. This guy is another guy that was hard for me to get. And he makes the 2. And these little tiny hands, it's the pieces, the way it goes together reminds me of like the early Transformers, like these clips under here. For this, there's no round thing, so it's square. You'd never know where that plugged into, where a lot of this stuff is universal. You can tell it's got this round hole and a clip there, and that's the only thing that would clip on it. You'd never think that clipped into anything, right? So that's what's really weird about this one guy. And these are all common ones. These is a bit uncommon. It's hard to find this one on eBay. It's a Griffin thing, I remember that. But and I freaked when I seen them, and I said I gotta have these guys. These guys are so nice. But they all combine to make this big guy. There's this box. I don't want to tell you what I paid for some of these, because you will not believe me. And obviously I'm an idiot. Like this guy, look at how small and nothingish this guy is in a way. But he's part of the series to get that gun and this head plate. Like I noticed that when I got these guys. These reminded me of claws from Zed Knights. So that's why I got 2 of them. I painted one silver right away. I didn't touch these other guys for some reason. But as the pieces came out, it seemed like they were... like you had to buy enough of them to put stuff together. It seemed like you could make a big robot man. Like, here's a good example. I'm still not sure what these are for. Like, you flip them this way, they're guns. And then there's the ball joint, right? But can't tell me that ain't a foot. It articulates a knee. And I can't remember. There's some... Which one? I was just looking at some of them. Make the arm pieces and stuff. Here's a good example. These numbers are screwed right up. They're screwing me up. There's 1 to up to 9, and then they go up to this one and 10, and he's 12. Where's 11? And then they make the numbers go up to like this 9A for this one, and then they do these 106, but they stopped making them BZ01 and stuff. So it's confusing. Does this number 9? It should have a BZ in front of it, because that's what... Anyways, that's just besides the point. I'm trying to show new zoids here anyway. Oh, this is just so much to go through. Like when I started, this was 2 trays of parts. And there's what I guess I'm getting at, but I can't get into the other room here because I'm on a cord for these other guys. Oh, I know what I can do. I can unplug. Oh, it's still recording. Excellent. So dark in here though. Give me a sec. This is a nightmare. No, I don't have any hands for anything. It's just tripping over stuff like crazy. And trying to get all these gun dams ready. That's just... And hopefully that guys will buy that lot. Okay, now maybe I can show a bit more here. Like these guys. Where do these guys go? You know, they're... What did they call them? Well, that's definitely a sword for the hand, for the big robot when you finally get all these pieces together. See, now you can see sort of things easier than the other video. Now that I got the better camera going. Doesn't want to record with tapes. See, this guy I have to put together. So I'm not sure what parts are there. I got 2 of them. But you couldn't even tell because the parts are just sitting there. And I've been just fretting and fretting. See, there's 2 of the rhinos. But why they're both like different versions, right? That's why I have 3 of those guys. I don't want really 3, but they're different versions. And that's how I got these guys. This one is hard to explain, but he's got lights in the cannons where they normally don't have lights in the cannons. So he has an extra battery compartment and stuff in this gold one. I call him the leader, gold leader. What else was I going to show that was getting to me? Oh, here's your guys you wanted to know about. See, this one guy had glued this end piece on here because it broke. I gotta look through the camera here instead of there. It's like because of the big weight in there, we know, like he glued that gun on and he glued this gun on, and there's a piece there from that being glued. I'm gonna fix all that. But it's all there. There's the he had a Terox one. And so here's pieces of the other one where the box is up in the corner. So he didn't have a light, so I have to use this light pack from the Technozoid one, but it comes with the mount for the cannon at least, right? Because the older ones didn't. So they're just nice and simple. Bonus, look, he has his tail thing. That is usually the first thing busted on all of them, so that's a bonus. His piece on the end still holds here. He's missing some of these knobs to make them work, so I took them off the Technozoid one, and I just gotta take them apart to put them together. And his box will be over here, right up in the corner, way up there. Well, at least I can move this camera over there. And I think that's where my iron Kong is in the box. Or that's all on the rack still inside that box. Is inside one of these boxes. Somewhere here. So there's the Falcon box. And there's that other thing. Whatever the hell that was. And there's the spider box. What was else was like trying to get at? Oh, there's the Technozoid guy in the bag there. So I guess he's one of the ones I'll have to keep because he doesn't have a tail. Or I guess I could throw him in parts. Yeah, if you're buying the whole thing, yeah, I'll give you all those parts too. Why not? Because there's all a big box full of Zoidlinger parts. Because when you buy this guy here, I'm which I still got to put together too. Oh, gee. Oh, he's got some red armor on him. I was wondering, yeah, there should be more red armor as I was coming across it. I don't remember doing this to him. Let's put him here. And that's why that other one has the backpack for this thing, I see. All the pieces are there. They'll be in that box. Now let me get the box to prove it. See what's going on. I don't even remember doing that. I remember putting these like this on there, but I don't remember doing that. So here's like, let's look at the back part for this one. I just got to put them all together. So where's his wing things? There's the wing things here. Oh, I see, because these ones are in there. So I need the ones with the ends on them. They should be sitting in here somewhere. So I don't think I should waste your time viewing all this. You know it's all going to be there. I should actually put him in this box. And we'll put him aside. So this is what I was getting at. Here's like, this doesn't look like nothing. But I got the middle parts for him. I got his legs. I got one half of his body. And that's off the other guy. But anyways, I got his trunk and I got some pieces. Oh, that's from his earpiece. Earpiece here. I got the trunk somewhere. I'm trying to put some stuff together. Like some of these don't seem like nothing. Here's the original frog zoid with an elephant head on it. Because it might be the double I have. But these are some of them. You know how they just fall apart so easy. I know this one's all together. All their pieces are inside this box. I was trying to collect them. Didn't matter if it was the tiniest little gun in the world. I made sure to save every little tiny piece. Right, so I'll just put that in there for now. I've been trying to figure out, these look so familiar, these one pieces here, but I can't remember what they're off of. It seemed like I'm trying to sort all these little guns. These keys are important. Like, I can't remember what part this is from. There's a couple in here. Like, here's another one. But this was all, this whole tray full when I started with all the parts to put them together. It's like you've seen that in the other room. There's an extra gun for him. Oh, how do I explain this? I guess I'm wasting time here. This is all, looks like a big pile of crap. It's actually a diorama for all these rack cars that go together. It makes it one big base thing. So I'll go through it all. I'll make a proper video showing all these. Like I'll set the base up and then it'll make more sense to make a video of that, right? Everybody wants to know about evil Pegasus horses and stuff. Tons and tons and tons of bags of parts. There'll be one of these bags of parts in here somewhere. Extra. Yes, this is from that Zarek or whatever, right? Just trying to find pieces. I never did ever get one of those. I totally forgot about that Battlesaurus part. Just because when you have so much, it just gets buried and it's in this box here. More mystery here. This that mysterious stuff I was talking about. Like, isn't that stuff cool? Let's look at this stuff. It's incorporates with zoids. It has the same men and pilots. Like, if I can find a pilot in here. That's what I put in this box. Oh, that's another thing I didn't explain. Yeah, see, these are those weird pilots because they're the same size as zoids. Like, we know this is a zoid pilot from he's a different one because he lays down, but there's some of the other. So these men, every time I found them over the years, I'd collect them and put them in, even though they're not part of zoids. They're the same scale for zoids. So when you have your big zoid there and standing beside it, it looks pretty cool. Now your zoid looks huge, right? That's the idea of the, what we call for this diorama. Anyways, I got like a huge bag full of that stuff and the other. I was trying to find a regular pilot one here. Trying to keep things cleaned up as I went along, so it'll be in here somewhere. Let's look at this. I transferred it into a new bag with some more guns. Here's a bag full of just your little men. Can't tell me that ain't a Zoid collector's gold mine, holy grail. Big huge bag of men. I used to have 24-inch pilots for my 24-inch guys because I've got the runner here. So he's in nice good condition. There's his instructions. There's nothing wrong with him. He's missing the pilot. The pilot's sitting right there, okay? Neptune's way in the corner. Way behind this. What looks to be broken. It's just because his head is sitting right here. There's nothing broken about him. I'm just clipping his head off. So that's how I took him when I packed him out of the box. See? Put him in a box, take his batteries out so he doesn't turn off in shipping, and take his head off so his head doesn't come busted off. And there you go, and he's got a gun for him too somewhere here. And this will be his tail. And that's the original one. I don't know why. There it is there. Why the hell do they call this thing? Is that salamander? That's not a salamander. I don't remember There's your Neptune in the corner anyway. Oh, it's just too much to get to. Getting out of control. I'm trying to get one simple thing done, and I was originally looking for this. It takes you on path for that. So that's what's going on. See, here's a big bag full of Iron Kong missiles and some rubber knobs. Here's the wings, all the little tiny pieces and parts, the mechanisms to make those guns move in and out. Everything you want for your evil Pegasus if you find one that's the carcass, which I found 3 times in my life. I don't know how many. There's some more of this weird stuff. It's just so weird. It's got these that sort of fit with transformers, but it's square. See how it's hollow? Because gears go through there, and then you can make a gear go through the pipe and turn. So some of these have gears in them, and some of them don't. But these little Zoid pilots, right, are regular Zoid guys. Fit right there in the cockpit for it. And it all does say Tommy on it. Let me try to find a piece that says Tommy for you somewhere. I can't even see. This is helping me. This is like a pair of glasses for me. Oh, that's not. But anyways, it hooks together with the small. Isn't it beautiful colors? Like it's not ugly, or like it's not reds or nothing. It's not yellows and all this. I got just way too much going on here. Give me a sec. Put some of this away. I'm gonna put this ship away, okay? But I'm gonna show you right now how all this, what they've done is they've taken this stuff and they've made it without the gears and without holes in the middle, and they've taken the odd piece, like, so these couple pieces that I'm holding in my hand are really important because they're ones, as they keep redoing it, they keep taking less and less away. And here's a big huge box full of just your pins and parts for it's like, isn't this an extra head? Why do I have an extra head for this guy? Didn't even know. There's some extra blocks and stuff. That should be in the one box over there. And this is for Digiman, or whatever the hell it's called. A box of that stuff. And I'm not sure who this is off of. I'm thinking maybe it's off of him. Oh, well, he can't have a battery thing. This cord's still there. These are the guys that don't have no numbers. Oh yeah, he transformed into a motorbike. Forgot about this Zoid. Anyways, I'm getting carried away with some of these Zoids here, trying to make an update of stuff. And I got some weird stuff that goes with them that's hard to explain. I just noticed these, and see, these we all know are Star Wars TIE Fighter wings, but they have the same holdings to clip on with some Zoids. I was waiting until I found a couple. I was going to put them like on I could imagine like on the side of a linger. Like this linger here is really cool. These wings I found, they're for a Batman thing, but I had put them on my behind my Seismosaurus here. Let's see if I can get this back down a bit so we can see how we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to put these guys carefully back in their boxes till I have time to get to them. So that's what's going on with them. We're already at a 20-minute video. That's plenty enough. Plenty more of that Sesamosaurus can go down there carefully. And back here is now the... So on the other video he was shown in the stages, this ear. One of the ears falls off really easy for some reason. I don't know why. But I had put these wings on him and he looked really cool. But, you know, if you're trying to sell them now, yeah, it was this way. So the wing went like that. And they opened up and closed. I had to take these guns off and it goes onto the mount there and some other thing I had. Yeah, see, it still has the boxoid piece in it. And they both do. Anyway. So, that's why I've left them there. So, like, here's this one I found. $10 at a garage sale because it's missing its hood, but it just kept lighting up and making noise. I had to take the batteries out of it. So I'm building these backpacks for them. One goes up here. Another one I found goes up here. And these armor pieces are going to become on his shoulders up here. Like that. So it makes a different custom one, but those are made out of Star Wars, so it's a Star Wars Zoid cross thing. There's a whole bag full of these little ships I was collecting for the dioramas. Not important for Zoids. Here's important thing for Zoids. See, I went through this, put this guy out, and I realized, well, where the hell did that one come from? Which one did I build and which one did I build? So, this one has solid wings, where this one has the moving wings. So, but the parts for them are missing, so these are ones I cut out of plastic, so you know I can keep those and you have a half one or just give them to you for free and you can throw them away. I think I have one of the half wing, but it's blue, right? Did I see it over there? No. And there's a piece for that in there. So that one's, so between them both, right? There's the feet, there's the edge piece for that, and I put the head for that, so those two make the one. But I got it brand new, so I'm assuming this was the new one, or this was the new one? I'm going to find the parts here, and as I do, I'll put them in the box and get to it. It's going to take me 3 or 4 days to get these Zoids in order. I got Sony, I'm trying to get all these Megazords in order, I'm trying to get all these Gundams in order, and in the next room, all these Transformers in order, and first come, first serve, right? Who I'm talking with. Right now, it's trying to get more of these Zoids out for this guy. Who might buy all the Zoids in Toronto. I'll go deliver them, no problem, unless the shipping's only $150. So there's the star ears. See, you can't see in this thing. Just give me a sec to move. Want to be careful with all our Zoid buddies, right? Every little single piece. See, there's one of the glow-in-the-dark guys. I did find him loose. And I remember I had got him and him. So you can understand this is the one with the big gun, the very first issue. He even has the other guns, but I can't figure out how all these guns hooked on him. I don't know. And how to put them on him. It's been like that for 20 years. I mean, where does this gun go? It took me ages to figure out that this little cockpit thing fit here. I was trying to, well, where does it go up here? Where does it go up here? You know, trying to fit it on here. I was trying to fit it on here. Because I got them in a box, but they have no instructions. And I was trying to figure out their pieces for years. This gun might be for his, but I think from pictures I've seen that this is his gun and that this is his gun and it's supposed to go over here or something. Anyway, that's how it goes. There's where those things go. Yeah, you'll like this. See, this one's been customized because I got 3 of them. He's got these landmine things, so as he walks, the landmines move on his front feet so he can check for the mines, so he goes in front. And then this has an attachment one for his beak, so he has 3 of them. And these were parts that I made to go up here. I'm not getting to it. All the attachments for them I just put up here. It looks really junky, doesn't it? You bet it looks junky. Beautiful die bison. Oh, I just love this guy. He comes with an extra one of these that's supposed to come on the face. And this is from the original one. I sold it to the guy for $150, and then he was supposed to come back and pick up that one little piece, and he never did. And here's my list. So there you go. We have all of them 1 to 100 except for Storm Sorter and Garaki or whatever. It's that dragon thing. The Zero Phoenix. Well, it's because I have this thing, right, that makes that piece there goes with one of these guys to make the, so that's why I didn't buy him. And the energy linger I didn't buy because he's too much the same as this thing here. I just took the guns. I had these guns, they're in this box here, and I put them on him and they made him like an injury. But this one's a remote control one. The box works over here in the corner, and I found him for 20 bucks at the Bay when they were going out of selling toys and not having toys no more in their department. But he definitely is a Zoid Linger. He's really well, nice done. He's heavily dutied, and and I believe I did something to him. This wasn't supposed to move and was bolted down or something. I did something so the guns could hook to him, because I have this red beautiful one, right? So anyways, so there's what's missing from your list. Energy Linger, a White Wolf, and a Death Razor, which is this guy I've been looking at for years. Alright, wish we had him. There's different versions of them too, a bloody one and so on. So we're not actually missing that many, but I got a couple things that are past that 1 to 100 to sort of make up for it. What else was I going to show you? I was going to show you in these star years how, like, I got all the missiles for that. I guess I can't show you nothing because it's so dark. But how they have the same men and the same little guns that go for them. Oh, I can't get at it. And like when I found this is a good example. Here's a Star Ear guy. These guys are like 80 bucks. Can't tell me that that ain't a Zoid man in there, right? That's definitely a Zoid man in there, for sure. And the parts come apart to transform, and the motors wind up and stuff. Everything's so buried in here, and I'm trying to do stuff with one hand. Yeah, so I found these guys too. I'd always thought that claw was for Transformers. It's taken me ages to figure this out. See, that's a Zoid man in there, for sure, right? No doubt. And this comes to a big base. I seen the base one time, and it was a bit broken up, and I think the kids wanted something stupid like 50 bucks or 20 bucks, something that was outrageous back, so I just laughed at the garage sale and just left it, said I'll find one later. I've never ever seen one in my life. Ever again. But I've seen two of these guys, because I found another one that's got a broken lens, right? I guess someone broke it to take the man out, or who knows. There's one good there. And there was these little red weapons that were for it that I just threw into the pile, into the mix. And so the same with these Star Ear guys, they have it. I got these bases and a couple of these. See, you know, even though this thing is broken, it's got the man in there still, and proves that it's... What the hell is this? It's Tommy. So is it a Zoid, or is it a Zednite? Or there's these weird light up Zednites this guy was trying to sell for ridiculous prices, and I got mine for like $5 a piece. Whatever, they're free for you, because I'm not gonna. So you know, with all the boxes here, we know how. Okay, here's one of the small guys. We know the small guys like this even sell for $20. Tell me that guy isn't $20 still. That guy, his newer one, you might only get 15 for him. Definitely $20. Definitely $20. Definitely $20. There's not too many that are smaller. Those guys right here in the corner, definitely $5 guys. Definitely. Well, they're even two of the same guys. Let's see if anything guy bought it for $5. $5. See, they're $5 guys. But they won't, you know, once you have a, so these extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, got 15 new boxes there I found to add to their pile. So this is the Iron Kong box I have, but he's inside that one. There's part of Multi-Mac. That's what I was trying to show you next here. Oh, half an hour. Time's up. Don't want to show any more. Just getting cluttered and got to dance around stuff. Multi-Mac's over here. You can't tell me this stuff ain't cool. There's a box for this Robo guy. So here's how Multi-Mac stuff is. See, it's the same blocks with the same squareness, and it's all got the same pilots. They actually made these bigger pilots for them, which are supposed to be the suits. So one of those Zoid pilots goes inside this suit, and then he's a bigger robot that goes into a bigger machine is the idea for these ones. Took me a while to understand what the hell those were about. But yeah, this stuff has some moving arms and has some of the same pieces, so you can go up to your, like here, you know, here's your connector piece for your Zoids, and how it'll just, look at that, eh? They just fit in there perfectly. So now I can hook this arm or whatever I want to that Zoid spot. Yeah, 'cause I'm used to this being our Zoid pivot and not this big size like Transformers, right? But now that we have that, we can do stuff because all the block Zoids are on that bigger size stuff, so they just clip together just beautifully here. Nice and tight, nice and firm, and give you your extra parts. And you can't tell me. Come on now. A couple big huge boxes full of this stuff for free to go with it to sweeten up the deal. Oh, there's even instructions and stuff on things. Look at these beautiful wings you could add to somebody. Those are beautiful. This yellow is ugly and stuff, but okay, tell me that this right here wouldn't look good on a Zoid, because that is a Zoid gun. They've modified. They can't tell me that that ain't the Zoid thing. See, it's the old head, same canopy, same men. They made a little different kind of man and different color, right? And they put tabs so that he doesn't come out. But there you go. Now you understand what I'm getting at. Some of the earlier stuff of this stuff was our regular colored stuff, and the later stuff is like this. And so I made sure there's some bags which I still have yet to go through this box, so there could be Transformer pieces, G.I. Joe parts, who knows. Like, I've just seen this in here, that shouldn't be in there. And that goes with this little bag of spaceships and stuff that I was saving. What's in this little bag's emptied. Here's a nice sword. Put that in a Zed Knight. That's what this stuff's about. But anyways, we don't want to get going on too long about it. There's your, what's his name? So here's the box for the one. I got 5 different ones. So I'll just show them. So this guy, all I've done to customize him is added this gun on him that clips on and off, and this little Star Wars ship to make a blade. And this guy, isn't he cool? He's got this these big bullet Gatling things going to him, and he's got this claw thing under him here. And this one's a forest medic guy. He's put a, so he's sort of like a search and rescue recon medical type thing. This guy's supposed to be a flyer guy, and he's supposed to be, I know, sort of, these two are sort of the same. They're not, they don't have guns. They got little guns, you know what I mean, but they're not big cannon guns like this one's Gylos Army, right? But anyway, and I was trying, once I had 5 of them, I was going to try to make them hook together to make a big robot man. Here's that weird thing I was telling you about. See, they're weird. These are made by Tommy. Where's the Tommy name on it? And that's the pilot spot. Same place for the same Zoid man. And I didn't even know it. I've had this thing for like years and years and years. Look at this. It opens up for some sort of like magnifying glass or something. Or something to see something. Pretty weird. I haven't found the head for him. There's the Rainbow Jerk. He's really nice. And then there's my other Salamander.